Hello and welcome. Today I will be making a Dungeons & Dragons character using mystery dice and dice rolls. He comes with art, a journal, and he's free for you to use. I hope you enjoy the video. Hi, today I have this Xanathar's treasure, and I thought it would be fun to make another D&D character to share with you guys. If you're new here, I have a D&D character journal template that I have up for free, and I have 2 other characters that I've made using the template that are also free for you guys to use. So I thought it would be fun to make another one with this random dice set. So we're going to base their colors around whatever color dice we have in here, and if the ability coin has to do with the class, then that is a class we'll make them, and if it's a random coin like inspiration, then we'll roll to see what character they are. I have these character creation dice here that have species, classes, and alignment, but there are more species than are on this dice, so I have made an extended species list for this. So for this character, I will draw them a cover sheet, I will make them a journal, and I will list them on my Ko-fi for free for anyone to use in their campaigns. So let's see what we get. Ooh, that's a cool bag. I love that. Hopefully the dice set inside is a similar vibe to these colors. Oh, let's not look at the coin. It's green. Very cool. Actually, let's just take them out. Sorry for my voice. I'm still getting over a cold. Okay, we have a matte blue and green set and a little bit of yellow. It's giving Plague Doctor to me, but let's see what the coin is. Hmm? 2 coins. What is that? It's awesome. I have no idea what this is. I'm going to have to look it up. We'll see what this is, and then we will roll for our character. Well, according to this website, the set we have is a common set, and it's called Mossy Plains. So let's see what the coin we have is. Waterdeep Currency Shard, okay, and Waterdeep Currency Sun. So these are random, and we will be able to just roll to see what class we get. Previously, we've gotten things like Wild Shape coins, not Magic Initiate, Bardic Inspiration, yeah, like cutting words. But since this is neutral, we can roll for our class. I have moved my own dice out of the way, so we can use the new set to roll for our class. Okay, here is a very basic sheet that I made to roll for character. The dice that I have for species and class, the class one is fine. There's 12, but in the new rules, like I wanted to make sure that anybody could use these characters, whether they had books or not. So on my account, I don't own any of the books. So these are all of the species and classes that I can see with no books. So we're going to do a d20 for the species, and then for the class, I'm going to roll the special d12. If I get 15 to 20 for species, I'm just going to roll again. We'll use the d20 from the set to see what it wants to be. 9. Who's that? A Tiefling! Yes! My other 2 characters that I've made to share with you guys are Tieflings. It's meant to be. I'm a Tiefling main. I will always choose Tiefling 9.9 times out of 10. And this dice agrees. Next one I'll try to branch out. And then what class are we? Let's see. Well, maybe I should use the d12 from the set. I'll use the d12 from the set. Since we use the d20, it only feels right. What class do you want to be? 11. Warlock. Tiefling Warlock with these green dice, dude. I am about this life. So now we will go to Pinterest. I haven't done this for the other characters, but I'm going to make a mood board. I think that will be fun. Oh, my other 2 characters are feminine. Let's do a d4, and I will do 1 and 3 odds masculine, evens feminine. To see what kind of character this is. It's like in Baldur's Gate. Who are you? Even masculine. Okay. Masculine Tiefling Warlock. Let's go. Okay, without even searching anything, this is one of the first things that was on my Pinterest, and yes, I think this is a vibe. However, I should go into the subclasses and see what his patron will be like before we start doing this mood board. So let's see. Okay, what do we got? Add class. Warlock. I'm not going to worry about this right now. Okay, 1, 2. Wait, no. Is this your pack? This used to be level 3. Let's make him level 3 just to see. Yeah, subclass. Okay. Oof, we only have Fiend as an option. What do we get for that? Temp HP equal to your charisma when you kill something. Okay, so like lifesteal, stealing life essence, that's cool. And then we have Burning Hands, Command, Scorching Ray, Fireball, Stinking Cloud. Okay, so fire, insects, and stink. What about up here? Oh my god, I'm leaving this guy at level 1 just so that it's easy for people to use if they're starting like a new campaign or whatever. Obviously, once you get the character, you're free to make it whatever level you want. But for now, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We roll a d6. See what we get. 6. Pact of the Tome. Stitching together strands of shadow, you conjure forth a book in your hand at the end of a short or long rest. This Book of Shadows, you determine its appearance, contains eldritch magic that only you can access, granting you the benefits below. The book disappears if you conjure another book with this feature or if you die. When the book appears, choose 3 cantrips and choose 2 level 1 spells that have the ritual tag. These can be from any class spell list, and they must be spells you don't already have prepared. While the book is on your person, you have the chosen spells prepared and they function as warlock spells for you. Gotta be Eldritch Blast, right? We'll give... wow, so many. We're not going to do 2014. I'm going to try to keep it current. I'm going to read over these and I'll get back to it. Alright, we have Eldritch Blast. Guidance. I love Guidance. I am a sorcerer and cleric main. I have 2 divine soul sorcerers, and I just love Guidance. Sorcerer's Burst seems pretty cool. It's like a chaos bolt. Choose the damage type, so he can choose to do like acid or poison, because that's like that was one of his themes with his other spells. And then for the ritual spells, I picked Detect Magic and Comprehend Languages. Good little mix of damage and support. So that's what we have for him so far. I'm going to hop onto Pinterest and make the mood board, and then I'm going to look for a pose reference, I think. Anatomy stresses me out, and I want this to be a fun process. I'm not trying to stress about anatomy, so I'm going to look for a pose reference after I finish the vision board. And then I'll show you what I have, and we'll get started on the art. No, I just recorded a 3-minute clip with no audio, but I'm going to overlay the screen recording I took. But I was just talking about how this is the Pinterest page that I made for him. A lot of green fire, a lot of black, some runes and some books because he's Pact of the Tome. I thought these guys are pretty cool, fit the vibe. I like this hairstyle and his features, so I saved this guy. I think I'm gonna have the sides shorter than the rest of the hair, and I'm gonna have runes carved into or shaved into the hair. I think that would look cool. And then I went over the pose in Clip Studio. This was a downloaded pose, and then I edited it. So I changed the way the arms and the hands were, I changed the back leg, and I changed the way the head was facing. And I also went over how I did some stuff in D&D Beyond. I gave him the sage background, gave him religion and investigation proficiency. And I thought Sage was cool because it's about studying in libraries and scrolls. And I figured that'd be cool to like, maybe that's how he found his patron. He found a cursed book and made a new friend. And then you get Magic Initiate, I guess. And I gave Charisma bonus, Poison Spray cantrip, Mage Hand cantrip, and Magic Missile. And I gave him Con and Intelligence. So once I finish the art, I'm going to come back in here and like do this. Well, I guess I could do this quick right now. Let's see. It's getting dark in here. A D4. It's there. I promise. So we can get Abyssal, I don't know, Chthonic, and Infernal. I'm going to do it 1 through 3, and if I get a 4, I'm going to roll again. 4. Roll again. 3. Infernal. Horns, spines, tails, golden eyes, and a faint odor of sulfur or smoke are common physical features. Will he get golden eyes? Maybe he will. Fiendish Legacy. Charisma. Thaumaturgy cantrip, and then 2 languages. Should we roll? Let's roll. A D12. Language 1. Oh my god. 11. Halfling. Okay. And then language 2, 5, Elvish. Halfling and Elvish. Okay. I'm not doing his stats right now. And then I gave him Warlock equipment. So he has 2 daggers and a sickle. I might put the sickle or the daggers in the art somewhere. We shall see. Okay, time to draw. Here he is so far. I'm quite shocked at how much I don't hate this. I haven't drawn like a semi-realistic character in a really long time. So it's refreshing to know that I can still kind of do it. I'm gonna take a little break and then I'm gonna get to coloring. Hi, it's the next day and I have finished the art. There he is. I gave him a coin because he came with 2 coins in a little dice bag, and I put him in like some kind of library or monastery that he would probably be studying in. I'm decently happy with how he came out. There's some stuff bothering me with like the head and the face. I can't really pinpoint it, but I'm just gonna call it done before I continue overworking it, and so I can get him released for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and start working on the journal now. So I finished our character in D&D Beyond. I finished his art. And I finished the journal, and I named him Lore. I thought that was really cool since he's Pact of the Tome. Here are all the pages the journal comes with. My problem I'm having right now is that he only needs the character sheet, background, Eldritch Invocations, and his Tiefling traits. The patron stuff hasn't unlocked yet because he's level 1, doesn't have any feats yet, and the backstory and personality I'd like to leave up to you guys, however you want to build him. I didn't want to lock you guys in too much, and the inventory stuff. So since he only needs a few of these pages right now, I was like, oh, okay, I'll just make it a template. That way, if people use him and level him up, they can come back and customize the rest of the pages, or even before you use him to customize the pages. However, Template Link is now a premium option on Canva. I have other templates available, and I was able to do it for free. Like, it never asked me to be a pro member, but now it is. So I'm not sure what to do. Maybe since I use Canva, not frequently, but every once in a while, especially for these kind of things, it would be good to invest in pro. That way I can put pro resources in the journals that I upload for y'all, but I think while I mull it over, he's just gonna have his little baby character sheet, which does include a dark mode version. I left the other pages with the white background, so it's easier for people who use it as a printout to white and read on a white background. The dark mode is for using it digitally, or with a dry erase, like a neon color dry erase could look really cool. So for the PDF right now, we have his art and character sheet. The dark mode one, you can just delete the one that you don't want to use. His background page, the Eldritch Invocations, and then the inventory. Magic items. And in the Canva template, I'll link my blank one too, but it comes with magic item cards and spell cards that you can customize. Locations, in case that's relevant. Adventure log, which is more for Adventurers League, but he does have a quest log for quests in like actual campaigns. I included a dot grid background of his background, and also a lined version and a blank version. And a cat here. Anyway, and a lined version and a blank version. And then a blank dot grid and a blank lined page in case that's what you prefer. And then in Samsung Notes, you could just come to the side here and edit the pages how you want. You can rearrange them, copy paste them, delete. It's really simple. That's what I use for all my journals, is Samsung Notes. Hi, Editing Jin here. I'm getting ready to post this, and I cannot in good conscience not give you guys the template for his journal. So I'm gonna bite the bullet and get the Canva Pro subscription. It's $80. That is quite a lot of money for me right now, but I feel like it's worth it to like give back to the community and also be able to make better stuff for you guys. So yeah, I'm getting it. The template will be included in his coffee listing, and I hope you enjoy it. I was also doing some chibi practice for Art Fight, and I did a little chibi of him. I will include that in his file also. I think it came out pretty cute. I tried not to overwork it too much, so the lines are kind of like messy. It's really a sketchy chibi, but I think it's pretty cute. So I finished Lore's journal last night, and I really like it, but I feel like he needs a dice bag. And I have this yarn, and I think it matches his dice perfectly. And I made a dice bag for the last character I created, so I figure it's only fair. I've made this granny square before, and I think the spiral would fit him and his dice really well, and I think the black and green spiral would look so cool. So I'm gonna see how fast I can make this, and see if I can get everything done tonight so I can list this guy for you guys tomorrow. It's so satisfying seeing like my little coffin stitch marker box and like black and green yarn. Just like a spooky project makes me so happy, and I love these colors together so much. $7:20 now, so this took me 3 hours. Hi, it's midnight. So much for finishing this bag in a timely manner, but I did work on it all day, and I did finish it in one day. It came out pretty well, I think. I put these two little glow-in-the-dark beads on the drawstring. It's hard to see because it's midnight and it's dark in here. It was super fun making this character based on dice rolls and mystery dice. I'm most definitely going to do this again. Next time we go to the store, I will pick up another mystery bag and we'll see who we make. And again, I will make that character available for y'all to. If you download any of my characters and use them, I would love to hear what they get up to in your adventures. It's like checking up on my kids. That's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time.